So break time. This was the first break, about 25 minutes into the ride, and look at that orange sky. How cool is that? Nice calm water. Teal and I are just hanging out for a few minutes, and the point of this ride this morning was to go faster. Not all out, but I just wanted to kind of like turn the knob up maybe one dial and see if I could sustain it for the 6 miles. So I tried to make sure that we took 4 breaks, and each time I made sure to hit my watch first thing so that I would know that it would stop. And I got pretty decent information from just the watch app on my Apple Watch. I had always, before I used this app called Paddle, and the Apple Watch actually just recently updated, so it kind of gave me some cool info as far as getting an idea of heart rate and speed and all that. So that was kind of the whole idea behind this ride today. And here I just wanted to show, so here's this buoy where there's a sandbar, and see there you can actually see the land popping up right now. A little bit of like, I think it's kind of like a rocky ledge that goes out. And I just think that's kind of cool as the lake levels vary, you see different things every time you pass by. So we're coming up here on stop 2, where I usually take a break. This time much shorter. I just had a sip of water and talk with Teal a bit, and then we're back on our way. And you can see in this little speed chart, I don't know, I guess being slow old fart, as I get going, I kind of take a while to warm up. So you can see that my speed kind of gradually increases with each of the sections, or the intervals, I guess. And one thing I'm curious about, though, is after this point, for a while, we hit a little bit of rougher water with a little bit of boat chop, and I'm kind of wondering if that might have slowed me down a little bit, but then that's still, effort is the same, right? Or more? I don't know. Whatever. What can you do? It's water. It does things. And here, because I like to see the little birdies run on the water. So here we're coming into break number 3. This is right before the Bridgewater Channel, where it goes through under London Bridge. And here might be a good idea to talk about that little PVC sticking up right behind my head. I kind of wondered if it was going to hit me in the head, but it didn't. I had plenty of clearance. And I also enjoyed having plenty of clearance right behind my elbows. And we can talk about that. So for a while, I kind of had a problem between having a little backpack on the back of my chair, having room for the trailer, and then also having room for the little stand for the camera, right? It's pretty crowded back there, and it kind of killed all that backspace. So in the old Hermie garage, I kind of tried to work out a solution for something different. And I wanted to make use of the existing bolts back there, right? Because why put holes in a kayak if I don't have to? So, since I had this Hermie garage, I looked around and I found something I thought that might work. I have no idea what these actually are. I think they're having to do with framing. I'm not sure, like when you want to mount 2x4s or whatever, but I thought this would be a cool way to hook into the boat and then also have a little support, and it was light and easy and it didn't need to support that much. So I thought, well, let's give it a shot. It seemed pretty simple solution, just to give a little kind of a platform and kind of like a little cradle to sit the trailer into. So keeping in mind, thinking sort of a rough template, this is what we ended up with. And basically all it is just again like a little trench, I guess. And the trailer sits right in there, and that front piece that's a little bit taller is enough to sort of balance so that it doesn't fall off into the water or sink down into the kayak. So you kind of lean one way or the other. And I can secure it to the bungee there or whatever else I want. I'm not really too concerned about it falling off. But just basically that just holds in the axle thing there, right? The only thing is the pole, that PVC sticking up. When I'm putting the kayak onto that trailer, using that pole is really good for the distance I need to get it under, and just for getting it under, because I lift from the back of the kayak and then put the wheels under pretty far. So I want it, but it's just that it sticks up when I have it on there. And I don't think it matters. And I'm thinking maybe what I could do is make use of it, because kayaks are low in the water, if I've got this pole that's sticking up anyway, why not make it just like a visibility thing? Because I don't really care, and it is handy. I like having that long handle to put the wheels in place. And as far as having that PVC in my camera frame, that's not a big deal. I can just lean it back slightly or turn the trailer around, so that's not an issue. I just didn't think about it when I was getting set up this morning. But I did really like having the trailer further back, because there were times when my elbows would hit on the tire sometimes when it was right behind me. So far I'm happy with it. And improvements ahead, of course, as always. And I wanted to share this little snippet here of going under the bridge, because one, the bridge is cool and going under it is fun. And two, watch, there's going to be a boat up here. There it is. See it moving? This is like a game of Dare. Here I'm just trudging along, boat right in front. And then the guy, like, I guess he just finally notices me. He's like, yeah. He kind of like went a little bit faster to get out of the way, and then he stopped and did what he needed to do, so it was okay. Then we have one more little snippet from under the bridge, because I thought this was fun too. It was a family along the side of the Bridgewater channel having a little fun and being fun, so I included them in too. I love that they seem to be having so much fun with teal. So here's the end and the info.
Where are you going, Teal? Are we taking the goat back out?
Oh, one last thing. Teal and I, when we were doing our little trash pickups, we post little clips on Instagram as well. And the Arizona Department of Environmental Quality asked if they could use our clips, and that was like a month ago or so, I don't know, but they posted us today. That was kind of neat.